Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. Welcome to Patterns of Productivity. My name is Cindy, and I am passionate about showing people how to work smart and not hard, using the science to understand who you are, how you best show up in the world, and how to master your emotions so that you can get shit done without coming undone. As human beings, we are designed to live in freedom and bliss and joy and to create ripple effects of positive impact in the world. But so many of us are caught up in stress and overwhelm and chaos and not playing big and really putting ourselves out there. And I am guilty of that too. I don't have all the answers, but I do have some because I've gone through this journey myself. 2 years ago, I was working 7 days a week, 15-hour days. I was burning the candle at both ends and I was completely burnt out and miserable. And in the last 2 years, I've really done the work. I've sat down and done the hard work, and the hardest work is the work that we do on ourselves. I had to face my shadows and face my fears and really get a deep understanding of what was going on. And in that, discovered all sorts of beautiful and wonderful things. And now today I can actually show up, and even though the last few days have seemed a little bit rocky and a little bit rough, I'm able to face those shadows a little bit faster. And I'm able to navigate out of those a little bit faster. And in doing that, gives me the ability to shift back to the joy and bliss much quicker. So today is a beautiful 9 energy day on May 1st. We've moved into the 8 energy of May. So that 8 wants momentum and devotion and dedication to what it is we're building. And the 9 is asking us to release and let go. So the last few days, I've definitely been caught up in my head, all sorts of things going on, things happening to me that were making life a little bit difficult. And this morning when I woke up, I thought, how can I love this situation? How can I shift into what it is that I want to create without getting my head all wrapped around all of the things that aren't that great in my life? And what it came down to was really getting grounded and being present in the moment. And our brains don't actually know the difference between witnessing an event and experiencing it. So we can use this to our advantage. Think about when you're watching sports or you see people watching sports if you're not a sports watcher. And good morning, thank you for joining me. And what happens is you're watching the game and you are sitting on the couch completely stagnant, dormant, you're not doing anything, and yet you can feel the adrenaline rush through your body when your favorite team goes to score a goal, or it's the end of the game and it's so close and your team could win, and you get really excited and you get that anticipation and that excitement, that adrenaline, and you start sweating and all of the things. But you're not actually playing the sport. So our brains don't know the difference between witnessing something and actually experiencing it. So we can use this to trick our brain into creating what we want right now. So what's stopping you from really visualizing what it is that you want as if it's already here? And the card that I pulled today is the Now. This is really about getting grounded and focusing in on what you're creating in this very moment and imagining that it's real. So the top of my card today is the Two of Swords, and this is about energy that's conflicted and working against itself. Those self-defeating habits that are keeping us in the dark. And it's about making a choice today to take the blindfold off and open our eyes and see those shadows that are holding us back. What we want today is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is really about a battle that's happening. So we want to not have to fight our way through and to be able to come at any situation with love, to be able to stretch ourselves to capacity to meet any challenge that comes our way. And in my experience, the only way to stretch ourselves to capacity is through love. So the universe is not conspiring against us, I promise. And so if we can look at what we perceive as negative situation with love, then we can start to shift how we might experience that moment. What we need is the Seven of Cups. So this is about paying attention to what's real inspiration and what's delusion, and to be discerning of what's born out of fear. Distinguish which one of your visions is true for you and go after that one. and let go of anything that's born out of fear or insecurity or doubt, any of that shit, because it's not true. So how do we get both? How do we get the ability to come at any situation with love and be discerning and know what's fear and what's love? Is the Three of Wands. And this is really about thinking outside the box and thinking big. Imagine your big vision to already be true. Focus on what you're amplifying out to the world. Shift into the emotion of love and love so much on what you're creating that it has no choice but to become part of your reality. I hope that's helpful. Have an amazing 9 energy day. Release any of that shit you're carrying around that's not serving you. We have some incredible energy coming at the end of the week to really manifest your dreams. So today's the perfect opportunity to really sit with it and imagine that it's already real. Have a wonderful day, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 Pacific. Bye for now. Mwah.